Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 4 of the April daily draws. As we start the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Good Fortune Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. And we'll go... We have the Three of Wands. So this is about putting our energy out there, which is what we're aiming to do. We're sowing the seeds, putting our energy out there, putting things into motion. We did the actions part yesterday with the Knight of Swords, and that's part of sowing our seeds. We on stage, I don't know which day it was, but we did, whether it was yesterday, I can't remember we had the spring card yesterday. No, I think that was right, wasn't it? The spring card. Then the phrase at the bottom was see your seeds grow. And this could actually be appropriate for the Three of Wands. See your seeds grow. But to me, this is just where you're sending the ships out. Sometimes, although this ship does look like it's coming in, to be honest with you, that ship looks like it's coming in. That she's already sent things out. Now she's waiting, and she can see on the horizon, the ship returning, perhaps bringing back the results of her labors, what she sent out, maybe bringing some things back for her to maybe she's purchased some resources and she's having them delivered. She's waiting for a delivery. How often have a lot of us wait for deliveries and waiting for the delivery guy, and we get a notification that it's on the way and things like that. So it's that expectancy of something coming as a result of what we've done. We've put something out there, and we're waiting for the return on that, and the growth that comes from that. That's basically what I think the Three of Wands is. It's that expectant and anticipation of fruitfulness, of a return on our investment, on our energy that we've put out there. And she's almost brandishing this wand here that's sort of glowing, almost guiding the ship in. She's ready to receive what's coming. And I actually like this depiction of the Three of Wands. It's a little bit, possibly a little slightly different, a subtle difference, I think, on other depictions of the Three of Wands. But it has a different. It has that feel of your results are coming in quick. They're coming in. They're within sight. Because why would she be waiting? I mean, sometimes I used to get the image of, why is the person stood there waiting? If he's sending the ships out, is he watching? If the ships are going outwards, which is sometimes the interpretation, is sending the ships out and then waiting for the results of the merchandise or whatever that they're sending out, and the results of that coming back. Are they just watching that energy go out there instead of just sort of saying, right, it's on the way, there's no point standing here and watching, I might as well get on and do other things while I'm waiting? And I've always thought that one of the part of the messages is, don't just stand there obsessively looking for the results to come when you've only just sent it out. Sometimes we're impatient, and we, as soon as we do things, or we put our intentions out there, we sow the seeds, and we stand there waiting for things to start happening, but there's a time delay, because there's a period within which the growth has to take place before it becomes apparent. And no, no part of standing watching that is gonna make it happen any faster. So this, I believe, to me, is that she's previously put things in motion, and she knows that it's going to take a while before anything comes back. So she's been away doing things and probably preparing to receive what's coming, preparing the way so that when the time comes, she's ready to receive. And that's really what we should be doing when we put something out there. We should be preparing the way. We should be not watching obsessively, but getting around doing things that we need to do, and also preparing the way for the growth that's going to come as a result of what we've done. So we're putting our trust in the universe that way, by by more or less acting as if that we're going to receive something, and we're preparing the way for it. And then when she's then judging that, well, now's about the time that I should be getting something back. She's counting off, she's probably marking off the days, whatever. And she says, right, it's due about now. We may not know exactly the time, but we so she's gone to take a look to see if there's any sign of the ship coming in. That's what makes the sense for the ship coming in here. And she's going there, with something to sort of wave and say, yes, here, this way, almost, like a beacon to say, I'm here waiting to receive. And she's waiting for it to come in. And there still might be a delay, because maybe the sea's a little bit too choppy for it to come nearer the shore. Maybe it has to wait for calmer waters before it can reach the shore. So maybe there is, there can be delays. There can be, but even if there's a delay, she knows it's there ready to come in as soon as it can get there. That's the thing. And we know we're going to get something. It may take a bit longer than we anticipated because of conditions beyond of our control. But it will come. We almost have that surety that it's going to come. So it's that assured expectancy of results, of success, that we're waiting for here, that we're ready for, and preparing the way to receive. And I think that's the main message here of the Three of Wands, is that the growth is going to come from your efforts, and you will receive it. It may take a bit of time, but when it's about you, you have to be ready to receive it, and signal that you're ready to receive it, and just wait for it to come in and take hold of it. So it's that expectancy of trust in what you've done, and of how things work, and that the results are imminent. But you they take a bit of time they don't just necessarily happen at the snap of a finger. They do have their natural course of time and ways of coming back to you. And she knows this, and she knows that this ship's due about now, and she's gone. She's got banners here, flags here, and she's waving this wand that's sort of glowing with fire or whatever at the tip here, and she's lighting the way, saying, "This way, please. This is you have what I'm waiting for. Come this way." And it's like a message to the universe to say, right, I've prepared the way. I'm ready now. I'm ready when you are to bring this in. And that, I believe, is the message of the Three of Wands. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. She's trusted in her abilities. She's expectant of those talents to bring her results. Yes, there are changing times around her that perhaps she cannot totally control. They're outside of her sphere of influence, but she knows that she's got the talents to adapt to those and deal with those and still be successful. And that's part of the growth and the success and the getting ready to receive is perhaps adapting herself under changing circumstances, the change that the growth will bring, and getting ready for that. And she has that. So what this card is saying to us is, if you put your energy out there, get ready to receive back, because it will come. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 5. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.